Hello there, it's Diorama Don here, and as you can see it's another idea for a subject for a diorama that you might want to make yourself. Very inexpensive to make, in fact hardly any money at all. If you follow the rest of the video I'll show you how to make it almost for free. So we've got an industrial looking silo with the broken wall building there and a few pipes sticking out. So if you wanted to show off your newly made military vehicle, it wouldn't go amiss sitting there like that. So it's just an idea. Okay, so we'll get on with the rest of the video and I'll show you how I made the silo. In the meantime, please subscribe to the channel. It all helps with the algorithm, whatever one of those is. And we'll get on with the video and I'll show you how I went about making it. So I want to make a silo. Not quite sure what the silo will contain, probably some very dangerous industrial chemical. But the ideal thing to use for a silo is an empty washing up bottle. Okay, so I always save my washing up bottles, thinking that I will use them one day, and this is the day. So it's going to be the right size, it's going to be the right diameter for what I need, and also this dome at the top is going to be the right shape for what I want. Okay, I want a dome at the top and I want a conical shape at the bottom. So I've got two of these washing up bottles. You can take off the thread at the top, but you'd have to use a hacksaw because it's too thick plastic to cut with a knife. So with a hacksaw, take off the thread at the top, and I've measured 1.5 inches, 40 millimeters down there on that one, and 4 inches, 100 millimeters down on that one, because I want this dome shape on either end. So it'll be joined there with that shape at the top and that shape at the bottom, because this is going to be easier to fix a conical shape at the bottom of it. It will stand on legs but come down to a point there. Okay, so for the conical bit I'm using very thin cardboard, so it's easily pliable. I can bend it round to my conical shape, cone shape. Cut a semicircle. I'll cut this out and slowly bend it all around like that until it becomes my cone shape, and then that will fit on the bottom quite nicely of my new container. I'll do it and then you will know what I mean. Okay, so I'll cut along my lines, fix the two together, cut out my cone, and then I'll show you well, where I go from there. Okay, so I'll be back in just a moment. So I've got the shape that I want now. I glued the cone made from that thin card onto the bottom with hot melt glue, and then where the two pieces of washing up bottle are joined, I just put a band of card around there and then another band around there just to equal things up. So that's basically the shape that I want, and that'll stand like that on 4 legs. Okay, so I need to paint it or finish it in some way, but the smooth plastic of the bottle won't take paint, so I've had to rough the surface with a piece of sandpaper and then put a coat of watered down wall filler on, so it joins the card and the plastic together and gives a basis now for me to spray with a silver spray paint, which is what I'll do next, and then make it look rusty. Okay, so I'll do that and then make the legs for it. So be back in just one moment. So got my silo all painted up now. Got it as rusted as I possibly can. I gave it a spray of silver paint first, well, a couple of coats actually, and then just a fine mist of this rust coloured or primer paint. Any old primer will do, but only just a faint mist. And then for the rust itself, I use this burnt umber, which is a little bright really for rust. So then when all that was dry, just another fine mist of black over the top. So that's what I got. The 7, just a piece of printing paper. Drew a 7 on it because it's the easiest number to draw apart from 1. Stuck that on PVA glue, easy enough. Okay, so that's our silo made. Now I need some legs for it. So there's 4 legs. I'll just put the 2 on there like that, and then there'll be cross members going all the way around the square at the bottom like that. So for the legs, cut a piece of cardboard for the length of the leg that I want. It's best to score and bend before you cut down to size. So I marked a 1/4 inch, 6mm, 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 scored down that centre line so I can bend it now, because it's not so easy to bend once you've got it to that small size. And then cut the 1/4 inch either side of it, 6mm either side, and that'll make the legs. I may fill in the where the score line was with wall filler. Okay, that will give a solid angle type of leg. Okay, so I'll stick my legs on, do all the finishing now, and then I'll stick it onto a diorama with a bit of a broken building and a few odd pipes leading out from all sorts of places, and that will be it. So I'll be back in one moment. I'll stop waffling and I'll be back in one moment and show you the finished thing. Okay, so finished off my silo, put the legs on with some feet at the bottom and those cross members, and then a few pieces of barbecue stick just for support. Sprayed them silver, just a mist of primer and then a mist of black paint. I haven't used any paint brushes at all. So anyway, there we are. Just 2 washing up liquid bottles. So what you would normally throw away, you could maybe make one of these if you wanted. Very inexpensive, that's what I'm trying to get over. Just a little bit of cardboard and a couple of plastic bottles, that's all. I've made a bit of a diorama base. I'm using the same base that I have done for the last few videos. A couple of the remains of a brick building with the broken brick there, and then some sundry piping so that when that sits on there, then it all looks in place. Okay, so there we are. We're ready then for your model vehicle, whatever it may be, to show off, and that could sit like that. Just a different idea, that's all. A very industrial landscape. So just like I say, an idea. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. There will be more. So if you click the subscribe button and the notification bell, and then you're given the choice to click the all button, then you will be informed every time I post a new video. And like I always say in almost every video, these are ideas, that's all. I try to make it as inexpensive as possible for you to take the idea and embellish the idea and make it probably better than I do. So there we go. Thanks. Well, yeah, I've done that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And until then, as I always say, I wish you the very best of happy modelling.